It is.
Welcome, people, to the Lad Pad podcast on the Boys in Blue. Now, Tom's not here today, so we've got the special guests of Andy and Lewis. So, Andy, Lewis, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. You?
How you both? Yeah, not doing too bad. So, how's the lockdown treating you both?
Pretty shit.
Different day, innit?
Yeah, still working, mate. Key worker.
Still, where are you working, Andy?
At Morrison's, just down the road.
There you go. Key worker.
Key worker. Lewis, you got any work over this period?
Unfortunately, I've lost my job. The gym's had to close because of all this coronavirus stuff, so there's no money coming in. So
Not ideal.
But,
So, me and Andy and Lewis, we've known each other for a couple of years. Well, I've known Andy quite a few years, actually. But
yeah, I've only really known Andy 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we've had some good times. We went to the same college for 2 years. Me and Lewis still go there. Andy's a bit older. He's a bit of a nonce.
I'm a year above.
Yeah, so he left a bit earlier than us. But we've had some interesting time, haven't we, fellas?
We've had a good time.
A few stories.
Good memories.
a few stories, to say the least. But we always had a common interest in the bus driver that was Yo, the old Sikh.
Yusuf Patel.
Was he Sikh or Muslim? One of the two.
Absolute legend. He was
a legend.
Sikh, I think.
Sikh.
I think he was Sikh, yeah.
Lewis made good friends.
You wore a lovely white suit.
Yeah, he's my G, Yo.
His white suit. I can't call it a suit.
Or it's an outfit.
It's a religious robe. I
swear it had a name to it, didn't it?
Oh,
he kept reminding us of the name, and then we keep forgetting.
He had like a kip on his head, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a nice hat on.
Was it a kip? That was that's not what they wear.
No, that's a Jewish people wear.
That's a Jewish hat, yeah.
Oh.
The yarmulkes.
Oh, well, we just insulted a few religions, but you never know.
You can tell Andy took RE, didn't you?
Did you take RE?
No, of course I didn't. I was just...
Andy, tell us a bit about yourself. Let the people know who you are.
I don't know what to say, mate. What do you want to know?
I don't know. What was it like growing up with you?
No, it's pretty shit, mate. I have a sister. She's older than me. She's at uni. We used to live in America for a couple of years. That was a bit funky.
Okay.
Because of my dad's job. Can't tell you what it is, though.
Oh, right, okay.
And then lived there for 3 years. Moved here, met you in first school. You
did, yeah, that's true.
Through the years. Always loved sport, for just playing football all the time. And then just going all the way through school, doing GCSEs, going to college, and then just having a year out, work at Morrison's, really.
And here we are. It's brought us here today.
Yeah, exactly.
Lewis?
Exactly.
What about you?
Well, I didn't live in America, but homegrown Evesham lad. That's how I know Ollie, as we both live semi-near each other.
Yeah.
And progressed through school, and then we all came to Hartbury and met each other. Yeah, because I only really know you since coming to Hartbury Temps, and same as Andy. Like, I went to Evesham High. You went to Prince Henry's, so we kind of went to the two opposite schools.
The first memory I have of you, Lewis, it was on the first week at Hartbury when only the first weeks were there. And Lewis got on the bus, and he gets on the bus and he goes, "You fuckers look happy this morning, don't you?" And he just walks to the back of the bus and sits down. I'm thinking, who's this prick here? And Tom goes, "That's Lewis. I played football with him."
There you go, making good first impressions.
I thought there was a bit of a tosser. I thought he was a bit of a dickhead at the start. I can't lie. So I was the oldest one on the bus. I just sat at the back of the bus. And you and Scott just sat to each other. I just thought you and Scott were just dickheads at the start.
Well, Scott
and Scott went to school together.
Scott's an interesting guy to meet for the first time.
I only knew Ollie and Ellie on the bus. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, then so that was it. There you go, Lewis. An interesting first impression for the both of us from you.
Yeah, but, I didn't know that.
We got over the hump, and now I'd say we're good mates. Lewis brought me to the gym for a month, and then I got scammed out of 30 quid because they all got closed down for the virus.
Hey, can't out coronavirus.
No, it's true. I didn't ask for a refund though. I did my duty and let whoever had the 30 quid can have their wages.
Well, that was me. So
is that you? There you go. I paid my wages. I didn't get a refund. So we've had some interesting times. But so I was the first one to pass the driving test out of us three. I believe.
Oh yeah.
Even though Andy is older.
Even though Andy's older.
I did fail twice. Yeah, not
Twice.
ideal. They were horrendous tests, my friend. But the first time I thought I was smashing it, and then I think the first time he said pull over on the left, and I was like, oh, that's easy. I thought on the left, and I look to my right, look in the mirror, and there's a car coming, but I indicate, and I just thought I can go because I've indicated, and the bloke had to press his brakes.
So you screwed him over.
Yeah. But I passed first time.
Yeah, Lewis is the jammy one who just seems to nail everything.
Yeah, because Timpers took 3 tests.
Yeah, I failed twice as well.
Yeah. So passed on Valentine's Day first time.
I did as well. You passed a year after me. Exactly.
Actually, I think I did it technically 4 times, but I didn't actually do it the first time because I booked everything on my own.
Yeah.
At college, I booked everything. I was like, oh yeah, I've got a driving test this day. We get up. It was like the 8 o'clock. We had to get up at 6. It was in Worcester.
Yeah.
We drove there. Bloke got up. My drone got really early, and then we get there, and they call your name out. They never called ours out. Apparently, just didn't book it properly, so we just got up for nothing. So it was so awkward.
Did you have to? Didn't you have to pay like a booking fee or something anyway? So did you?
Yeah, but I didn't book it. I just didn't book it. I didn't confirm. Apparently, you have to confirm pay. I obviously you do because I knew that, but I never pressed confirm.
Did you not check your bank to see if it gone out your bank?
Yeah, I thought I did, and I thought it worked, but obviously not.
So you had a shocker. So I did
from me.
Yeah, well, the first test I did, I was going quite well. I was quite confident up until I saw a big red sign that said stop, and I thought I could keep on going. But I could swear to you, anyone I tell this story to, I could swear that I stopped at this sign, looked and pulled off, and she got there and she said, you got 1 minor, and then, but no, you failed, you didn't stop at a stop sign. I was fuming because before my test, I went to the McDonald's with the driving instructor. He's like, if you get to this route, there's a stop sign, so make sure you stop. And I was like, yeah, all right, man, no worries.
Yeah, he jinxed you.
Yeah, I went straight through it. And the second time, I did 33 in a 30. I got failed.
Oh,
I guess it's speeding, but come on, I'm not going to speed a light here. The benefit of the doubt. And then I was crying a little bit. I didn't drive for a couple of weeks because I was sulking. And then I booked it, and then we did it. And then that left you two to do it. But Lewis is only a baby. You took a few months to even.
Well, I'm an August baby.
He did. He was August baby. Yeah.
Young'un.
But no. How many minors did I get? I think I got 5. 2 for speeding.
I got 5 when I passed.
And then so when I pulled away, I rode the curb up the road, and then came off at the bottom of the road without noticing. And at that point, that's coming away from the test centre, and I actually thought that I'd failed from that start. But no, at the end they were like, "Oh yeah, you only got 5 minors, and you've passed your test."
I will blow my ego a little bit though, and say I only got 5 minors across 3 tests. So that's all I want to say. But in the end, Lewis spent the least amount of money, so he can't complain.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had some close calls though. We have had some. Well, when I started driving, we had some close calls.
So some close calls, and we'll get onto that. Maybe.
We'll get onto Andy's predicament in a minute. The one that always sticks out to us, because it was us 3 and Tom, and I was at a roundabout. We were just leaving for college, and I could have swore it was clear to go. I start pulling off, and Andy and Lewis in the back. Lewis is ducked down like this, so I'm thinking what was going on, because he's seen the corner of my eye. Andy's going, fuck, Ollie! And I'm like, what? He goes, you're going to get hit. We're lucky, we've made it across. But I was like, Andy, we got past it. Andy gave me a bit of a bollock. He was like, Ollie, what the fuck are you doing? You've nearly got.
It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, because at this point,
was terrifying to watch.
As you, Andy.
I haven't passed it. No, I don't think so. I think it was recently just when I passed.
Yeah.
I thought I was. Yeah, whatever.
I think, well, because I was pretty confident. Because I brought you back before, but when my mum was like in the car. So you'd had a bit of experience. Lewis had, but had a bit of experience. But you hadn't experienced me on my own. That was in the first couple of weeks, and we nearly got whipped out by that
T-bone.
Yeah, it was quite. But me and Andy seemed.
Didn't you have another close call on the motorway when we were coming back from Bristol with your mate George? Yeah. And we were on the motorway this one, and then the lanes were going into one lane, and I thought he could have this car next to him. And
it was a sports car.
Like they were both going very fast. They were both going like 70, maybe even 80, and it was all going to one lane. And Ollie thought he could have him, so like to go as fast as he could, but like the cones were literally like 50 meters away from him. And Ollie was not slowing down, And Ollie, I had to say to Ollie, like, you're gonna have to break it because you're gonna tip the cones here, mine. So he had to break last minute. I generally thought he was not. He was gonna hit those cones and damage his car. But luckily, he listened to me last minute. And,
yeah, because we kept going. I thought I was speeding up. I had the pace, so I kept looking. It was like one of the TV moments. I kept looking. I thought, I'm going to have him in a minute. But he kept going. The cones kept getting closer. And he's going, fuck on it. And then George, my other mate, shouting, abort! So I have to pull it away and stick the brake on. That was a bit of an experience. But it's nothing near as bad as Andy's had his moment recently.
No, I've had this was, I think, just before Christmas, just a week before my mum's birthday. So me and my mate Callum and Guy, we're in the car. I'm driving back from Spoons, go to my house, have some drinks. I haven't had any drink though. Just saying that now. I had a meal there and drink. And then we kept pulling away just outside Spoons. Everyone knows what that is. And then there's a left turn just after Spoons. And I was looking at Guy. I lapsed concentration. And Guy's just like, shit, watch out, mate, you're going to hit me. And then there's this car in front of me. And I'm not making it, he did not indicate. He was turning left. And he slowed down, obviously, but I didn't see it indicate. So I just sort of carried on. And then I did hit him. But I braked, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been. If I carried on going, I would have smashed this to pieces. But he did turn in, he gets out, he's foreign, he doesn't speak a word of English. Obviously he does, but he didn't speak that much English. But he got out and he was like, my car, okay, I go. And I'm like, oh, all right, mate. And then I look at my car, and my car's just in pieces. I'm like, trying to hold back tears here. I pick up mine on the road. There's a piece of my grill is in the road. And I'm from the public just said, oh, watch out, there's your grill. And I was like, oh, cheers, love. Get back in the car. And then I drove, me and Guy and Callum, I'm like stressing out. And Guy and Callum are like worried. I get to the house and they come inside. I'm like, boys, you can't have a drink. I'm going to cry in a minute. So they get out of the house and I just start crying. Rim, my daddy has a fat, massive go at me. Rim, my mum, she's in the cinema. She comes out of the cinema. She has to leave, come home because I'm crying my eyes out. We look at it, go back. We get it looked at, and I think it was like $2,500 cost.
Yeah. And
I had about $5,000 at the time, so I thought I'd pay for all of this. You're not paying for anything. Mum and Dad were nice and said they paid for half of it. So it was like turned out to be only $2,000 in the end. So I paid $1,000, they paid $1,000, and that was it. And I can't drive that car anymore. I got my own other car. Yeah. So there you go. That's the story of me crashing the car. And very scary stuff.
Lewis out of the three of us is the most sensible one.
He is the most sensible driver, yeah.
Pass first time, yeah. There you go.
You've got yours to come, I reckon.
Yeah, I
haven't had any close calls yet, as of yet. Touch wood, don't want to jinx it, but you never know.
Well, you say that. The first time he came to pick me up for college, we'd alternate every week. So the first time Lewis comes to pick me up, it's only around like a cul-de-sac, and there's a junction go down, rest around the houses. He thinks he can do a quick U-E, and he underestimates it, nearly hits the curb, and stalls. And I'm thinking, I'm getting in the car with this guy to travel 40 minutes. So I'm saying my prayers. But
I didn't stall after. That's what matters.
No, you didn't know, but I was. Every time we'd come to a corner, my hand was going up to the handbrake and up here, just
there you go,
just to be sure. But I don't think it's never been quite. Actually, saying that, the only problem I have when I drive, I don't get any. I'm not very good with directions. I don't think we've got lost a few times.
Oh yeah, horrendous with directions. I remember we went to Birmingham to see that little Pete film. You didn't know whether I think it was like Chris Cause we were watching it.
Yeah.
We watched this roundabout, and then Ollie took the wrong turn. I was like, you have to go that way. You have to go around the roundabout. So we try and find a place to turn around, and we finally find one. It takes ages to turn around for some reason. There's cars coming out of this Honda Civic car place, and we have to go. It's like a roundabout, but the only way you can get like a dual carriageway to a roundabout. So you have to go up the roundabout, the dual carriageway, roundabout, and to the roundabout again. And Ollie failed this 3 times in a row. So we had to do that.
We spent 15 minutes just going around this roundabout, because didn't we once end up like in this like lorry bit of a car shop? Yeah,
the Honda Civic, behind a Honda Civic car park. Yeah, and Ollie just tried to outpace this Beamer on the bit, and he was just having none of it. And then we finally had it, and we had Nando's. That was lovely.
That was a good trip.
That was a nice trip.
No, cheeky Nando's with the lads.
That's it. I think Andy's my curse, because when I drive with Lewis, we're all right. We actually, I say that, and we had a bloke chase us because of Lewis.
Oh God!
So we were in the car coming back, and Lewis, what do you have, Lewis? You had some like fruit or something, did you?
No, I had like a tuna bake, some sort of like pasta bake, and I was eating it in the back of your car. And the college have got like disposable, like small plastic spoon, like spork things.
Yeah.
So I was eating with one of those. I thought like I'll put my lunchbox away, put it back in my bag, and then I was like, what should I do with my fork now? So wind down the window. I had a quick look around. We'd just come off a roundabout at this point, so there's no cars. So I thought, right, I'll chuck the spork out the window. And as I chuck the spork out the window, I see a what was it? Was it a Golf or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Was behind us, and then I hit the car.
Yeah, Lewis has hit the car because I don't think you said you missed it, but there's no way unless he's some like Greater Thunberg or whatever her name is. This car's pulled up next to me in the roundabout and he's pointing and just giving us this. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I got scared. He cuts me up on the roundabout and sticks his hand out the window and just starts doing this for about half a mile.
We thought he was asking us to pull over.
We got scared
in the back of the car, weren't I? I was a bit like, surely not. I haven't just hit his car with a spork.
Yeah, Lewis went a bit red. Lewis went a bit red in the back. I thought he was going to combust. And then down this long stretch of road, this guy overtakes 4 or 5 cars and books it in the way we were going. So we thought he was going to wait for us up the road. So we took a 20-minute detour out the way in a way he couldn't find us if he was waiting for us up the road. So Lewis cost me a few quid in petrol that day and a few years of my life, I reckon.
That was an enjoyable moment. It's a story to tell the kids.
Right, well, it was interesting. So whenever Lewis got in the car next, we made sure that the child lock was on.
Yeah, I'll come touch the windows.
And then, there's quite a few instances of this in the old motor vehicle. There's a running theme on our bus who could let the stinkiest fart go.
Oh God!
Or pump squat.
I could never fart. No,
but it was always me or the farmers. There's a couple of farmers on our bus that.
The farmers, old Hollis and Toby.
Yeah, we were in a strict competition as to who could do it, and it got to the point it was so bad that our bus driver would charge us money per fart. He would tax us if it was that bad, and we racked up a few quid one day. Well, I say I racked up a few quid one day.
Well, the problem was, it'd be like Toby would come off a rugby game on
Sunday. It was you and Tom were prolific.
Full of beers, had a Mackies in the morning, and he would absolutely honk, and he'd just sit there, giggle.
Yeah, it was bad.
There was a kid that one time he was on the bus for like a year, well, not even a year, and he was always on the front. And he went to our school, but I didn't know who he was. And he was in your year already, and he said the weirdest thing about having a fart. And then
was that Reese kid?
Oh God!
For his sister.
Oh, Andy, you're cutting out again here, fella.
Yeah, mate, it's not ideal.
Keep going. Now. Yeah, keep going.
But yeah, that kid was just really odd. The Reese kid.
Yeah, he said he'd sit on his sister's face, didn't he, or something? It was a bit odd.
Something weird in his sister's. It's a bit odd kid. Yeah.
Didn't he say, like, I wasn't there when this happened, but I remember you and Tom took the mick out of him, that he was going to, like, tie Ellie to the chair or something.
Oh, God.
Am I imagining that? Or didn't he say he was going to, like, tie Ellie to the chair?
I don't think I was there for that.
And, like, do something to her. He was a rare kid, he was. He had a few needs, I reckon.
A few.
He was odd, mate. Yeah, definitely autism or something like that.
Spearheaded by the lovely Yo, who's called us all every name under the sun.
Well, he forgets our names half the time. He calls me Scotty, and I'm a bit like, I'm not quite Scott.
He's called me the C-bomb before, but I think that was justified with what I just released from my anus.
I think sometimes it was, Ollie.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Those farts were horrid. Yeah, the dodgy lasagna once in your, and that caused some ruckus down there.
Yeah, Dad cooked a lasagna, and the next day it all came back out in
It all just erupted.
It did. It certainly did erupt. He put up with a bit of us from Yo, and me and Lewis kept the bus in check this year when Andy was gone.
Yeah, I don't think the bus will be quite the same without us this coming September. I don't think the first years would cope.
No. They've got a Chav and a Johnny keeping them intact.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, God.
he's a good lad, yo. We had some good memories on that bus. He's because he's Muslim or Jewish, whatever he is. Didn't he once hit a pheasant or Lewis? Look, I think Lewis was there. He started, like, praying.
Yeah, no, he hit a pheasant. Yeah, and he prayed, and then he gave us a lecture about trying not to hit animals while we're driving.
He like giving us lecture. Once he starts going off on one, though, yeah, you
can't really stop him. But he's a lovely bloke.
He's a good bloke.
Top lad.
Because in the first year there was some knobhead, I'll say, got on our bus. You know, and he was a prick, and he took the headrest out of the seat. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. And he didn't last
Yo,
very long.
No, it didn't last long. Yo saw it in his window, and he gave us a 15-minute lecture about this. But me and him,
was I there?
You might have been. I think so.
You were there, Andy.
Do I know who this kid is? I'm trying to remember who it is.
Yeah, you'll have to suss it out. We can't name drop because you might watch it.
Name drop, yeah. All right.
Small something.
Small something. I don't know what you're about.
Small cock.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know who it is. Yeah.
But me and this kid didn't get on, and he nearly ran over once because he was walking off the bus, and as he's walking out, he steps on my foot, and I look up at him and go, "What the fuck was that for?" And he just walks off. We hear this beat behind us, and Tom's ran back on the pavement. Oh, I said his name now. Oh, not a bear.
You'll have to beep that out.
Idiot. You can beep it out.
No, we'll name drop him. Tom Walcott, you're a fucking cunt, mate. There we go. I've name dropped him. He's nearly got run over. He's nearly got run over by this car, and we didn't see it. We didn't see him again. He didn't get back. He never came back to college.
He didn't come back to college again.
No,
that was that.
I went with his mum. His mum works at Morrison's. Fucking weird woman. Doesn't have any eyebrows. She draws them on all the time. They're in blue. That's so weird. If you're watching this, Julie, get real eyebrows.
You got. Oh no, that's bad. You see, Tom Bailey's mum works at Morrison's as well. Tom. You met her, Andy?
What's her name?
Sarah.
I reckon I might have seen her around actually.
Curly hair
woman. I might have seen her around on the tills. Is she on the tills?
Yeah.
I reckon I've seen her. Definitely I've seen her.
You've seen her. Andy knows who I'm on about.
Lovely lady.
Lovely lady.
Not too lovely though, Andy. Not too lovely.
No.
Pulling his blinder on Tom's mum.
Oh, Tom be fuming. I was hoping he'd be here today, but he's
horrendous.
He's not here. He's left
had
us.
something else to do.
He has got something else.
One half of the boys in blue.
No, it's just we've got you two lads to make up for it. Fill the gap.
There we go.
Fill the void.
But no, there has been a few moments on our bus that are quite memorable. Some we'd quite gladly forget, like certain members of the first years this year. Some of the conversations we've had with them.
Yeah, it's been the bus has been a pivotal part of our life. I think of all of us. It's what brought us
One
together.
member has definitely opened my eyes to the rarity of people that are in this world, in the strange things that they talk about.
Okay. Yeah, it's all right.
Well, what do they talk about? I wasn't there for this.
Oh, that was my mum.
Oh, I found it funny because Ollie's parents work in the NHS, and one of the lads on the bus said that the NHS was a scam, in how if he was the president or whatever, he would make sure that he would fund the NHS so they don't buy pharmaceutical drugs and sell the NHS to different places and stuff like that. I can't remember all the details, but it got a bit fiery.
I went off on
to
one.
say the least. Yeah.
I went off on one. He's coming wearing this stupid hat, right? I kid you not, he looks like he's just come from war in Russia, and he's chatting this bollocks about the NHS being a scam. I don't think he's passed many GCSEs in his life as a kid, and he sat there going, the NHS is a scam. Well, I flipped at this point. I've looked at him, and I've said, if he's on about some other doctors now knowing all this information. I'm like, if they fucking know about it, how do you know about it? You know? And I've turned to him and said, you're wearing that stupid Soviet Russian hat, talking shit. And it got a bit heated. And but I think Yo agreed with us. Everyone seemed to share my point.
Well, because Yo's daughter is a nurse as well over in Gloucester, so he's a bit like, I'm part of the NHS. Stop being such a pleb.
Yeah, he was sticking up for us. Yeah, no, back, yeah. Whereas, but we actually no, I nearly got in trouble at the start of the year. Do you remember? Because I put condoms in his in his
Oh
visor,
God.
and
I heard of it.
it fell down on him, and we thought it'd be funny, but he didn't think it was funny, did he?
No, bless him.
Because I remember I got a message off someone on our bus, and they're like, "Oh, Yo's flip shit," and everyone's blaming Aiden, this other kid on our bus. I was like, "No, I can't let him take the blame." So I dropped Yo a message, but we'd left condoms all over his bus, didn't we?
Yeah, no. That was the one lad that's chatting all the shit. That was partly his fault as well. He got the blame for some parts of it, and yeah. But good old Aiden, he kind of grew on us over time. In the beginning of the year, he was a bit of a he was a little bit of a cock, but no, he got better as the year progressed, and unfortunately, we're not on the bus anymore because we won't go back to college anytime soon. So fond memories.
What's your next plan then, Andy?
What do you mean?
So you've taken
What
a
am I
gap year. Yeah. So
Oh,
what's
yeah,
your plan now?
Just taking a gap year, just getting some money under the belt from Morrison's, and then I'm off to uni at Leeds Beckett, do sports therapy next year.
We've removed the 40. Oh, a gift from Zoom. Hold up, fellas. We've removed the 40-minute time limit on your group meeting. Love it.
Christ.
We can keep going. Oh, we've surpassed 40
All right,
minutes.
sorted. Christ, that's a fucking long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we just kept rambling there.
Yeah, just
keep going. Sorry,
Good.
Andy.
It's all right, I'll let you off. But go to uni and try and get a degree, but probably not because I'm not that clever. But we'll give it a bash. Book my accommodation. Some lovely blokes I've seen on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go in September. Probably not in September. They might have to do first term online due to the virus. But
yeah,
it's a bit of a shame.
Oh, hello. You won't believe who's entered the waiting room.
Is it Tom?
He's here.
It's my man.
Tom?
There he is.
There you go.
So late join from Tom.
Hello, Tom.
There he is.
Oh, he's having a mare, I think, yeah?
Yeah, he is.
We've got the forehead on show.
Here we go. Mr. Bailey.
Tom?
Oh, hello, fellas.
Hello, Tom.
There we go.
How are you?
Hold on, we just got to get changed. So it won't be a minute. I just thought I'd get off.
Okay, you get changed.
Why couldn't he get changed before he joined the call?
I don't know. We won't question him. We'll just let him.
Tom.
We'll let Tom
Bailey,
be Tom.
Tom Bailey.
So now that Tom's here, Andy, what shit do you want to chat about Tom?
Well, his farts are quite prolific on the bus, I think.
Oh yeah, he always kept quiet about it.
He had some. He's a prolific Villa fan as well. You probably know that from the videos on YouTube.
All the massive Aston Villa badge that's on his wall.
Yeah,
that's not a good. I didn't see that turn off, mate. Fair enough. But anything, mate. You know better than me. You're his cousin, so you know. Yeah,
it's one hell of a relationship with me and Tom. He's a character. He's a character. He's the only bloke in existence I've ever known to get 2 grades higher in French than English, and he's English.
I know, that's quite impressive.
I've never understood how he's managed that. But to me, that's the most Tom thing that could ever happen to him.
That is. He's taking his time changing.
He's taking his time. I reckon he's getting.
I know. Is he past his English this year? Because I heard they're dishing out GCSEs like sweets.
Yeah, well, he's waiting to hear back. I think. Yeah.
So
he's waiting to hear back on them. Oh, I think his mum's there.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah. Andy, she might know Andy.
Yeah. I'm on bread, love. I'm always on bread. I'm on bread tomorrow. And the next day.
He's getting that bread.
Hiya. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
yeah.
I think that might be his sister. So, since Tom's here, it'd be a perfect segue into what's some of the trouble you boys have gotten into at school then?
Oh, Christ. He was quite a bad kid when he had Tom.
Yeah, we'll come to Tom's question here. This could take up most of the podcast. But I'll start with you, Lewis. You've always seemed to become a bit of a golden boy.
So I'm not a golden boy.
Maybe here soon.
Ginger boy.
There's a few stories.
Yeah.
Oh God, I fondly remember one time back in middle school. There was I don't know if I could tell the story because Because it is actually quite bad. If you think about it, if you look back on it now, it is really bad.
Is it something that would get you arrested or potentially not
It
look
could
sit well in the eyes of the law?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't sit well with it being on the internet. Let's say.
Let's just leave that out, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, I remember the first detention I had. It was in year 7 in my middle school.
Yeah.
And this kid, I don't know, I don't really know why, but he started to like pour hot chocolate on me, and I got really angry. So I just started booting him in the ass, and he started pouring more hot chocolate on me. So I thought I'd just try and kick him harder. But it was the first detention I had. It was in like year 7. I thought this is the end of my life. So I started crying. I'm like, no, please don't get me a detention. But I look back and I'm like, it didn't really even matter. Yeah, your parents might give you a rollicking, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day if you get 1 or 2 here and there.
I bet Tom's had a few, any detentions.
Yeah, Tom, we've just been talking about detentions over here.
Hey?
We've just been talking about detentions. You got any stories you'd like to tell us?
No, not really. I need to repeat. I've had quite a few, to be honest.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, none to be repeated, really.
No, I reckon there's 1 or 2 in there that could get the crowd going.
What, detentions?
Yeah.
I've had loads.
Well, give us an example of one.
Well, most of them were just for homework, really.
Oh, were they?
Oh, I was the same.
Yeah, I've had a lot for homework.
I haven't. I always did homework. I've only had a few detentions in my life, but
Minimal.
I've had like 4. But I just sort of stopped when I had to. There's a horrid echo here, Tom, from you. You need some headphones in that. It's really pissed me off.
Hey?
You need some headphones, Tom.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't got any headphones, so...
Oh, well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's poor for me, really, but...
Poor from you, mate. But yeah,
Tom,
Bless him.
now that you're
I remember the one...
Oh, go on, Andy.
Oh, never mind then. Oh, all right.
Go on, Andy,
I remember one time in Breedon, in the middle school, if you had 3 house points taken off you in the same week, you got a detention. I think one of them was just for not handing in homework. Didn't get a detention for it, I just got a house point taken off me. I was very scared. I was a bit of a goody two-shoes at school, if you would. But, and another one, I said shit in the science lesson. And I had 2, and I was like, fuck, I can't go wrong here again. And I think I'm quite ashamed of this, but as a kid in my school, in my year, in my form, playing badminton in PE, and I called him gay back in the day. That's what he was for everyone. Mr. Haynes, the PE teacher, heard, and he took me outside and he gave me the 3rd one. I was distraught. So I got a detention, and that was horrendous. That was horrendous, and I was very worried. And then the day after DT, I think I said shit again. Maybe I might have just been messing around too much. Another house been taken off me, and if I had 5 taken off me in 1 week, I would have got an after school detention there.
But you didn't quite stoop that low.
Nah, just said a detention. Very scary.
See,
stuff.
TDMS only do after school detentions. They don't do like lunchtime detentions. So even if you like missed your homework,
they know what your breeders like, the ones that went to your school.
well, mate, there's a few rare ones.
But we had. Oh no, I can't say that. We had a
You'll have to beat. You'll have to beat that.
I can't say that. Yeah, we'll have to change that out. I've lost my train of thought now. Anyway, now that Tom's here,
It's about someone who has Down syndrome.
Tom, tell us something about yourself, fella.
What do you want to know?
Well, let the people know about Tom Bailey, the one that they don't get to see on the Boys in Blue videos.
I'm a complete retard. I'm really got what's going for me, to be honest. Love Villa. Work out in bargains.
It's tragic.
Yeah. That's about it, really.
Big loyal Villa fan.
Yeah, big loyal Villa fan.
So, talk us through how it was like when... Oh, you broke your leg, didn't you?
Yeah, I broke my leg.
You had a broken leg.
Yeah.
Tell us how that experience was like. Tell us what happened.
Well, playing football, winning 9-0. And an opposition player just decided to have a little kick out at me, really. And, yeah, broke my leg.
That was that. And then...
That was the end of my football career, really. But
Not ideal.
then Tom ended up in hospital. And I remember I went to see Tom. And we didn't know this was his last day before his operation. But as I went to see him, and as I was leaving, he got quite close to me, and I was thinking, mate, you're not on death row here. You're just gonna have a surgery. But as I'm leaving, he goes, "All right, mate. Well, I'll hopefully see you soon. But this is my last goodbye. Take care." And that was that. I thought, sorry, you're gonna
We
be
just
fine.
thought I'd say goodbye.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I just thought I'd say, you know.
but you researched all the bad
I
stuff.
don't know. I didn't know if I was going to make it. You've got to check these sort of things.
Yeah,
That's the worst thing to do is to Google what's going on.
Google the symptoms. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
But we talked about how that nearly crashed on the roundabout with
Oh, yeah.
with you three. Got the heart,
That
got the
was
ticker
horrendous,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, that got the heart going, yeah.
I think did I have to lug you around college at that point, or I think you were right? Did you have the crutch at that point?
Yeah, probably. I've had a crutch most of the time at college, really.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah, like the
you
whole of
missed.
first year. No, were you on
Yeah,
a,
whole
were you in a
first year,
wheelchair as well?
Oh, I wanted
A
him.
wheelchair?
I wanted him to be.
No, we're
I
not.
mean,
in
we
a
had
wheelchair,
to sit
were
in the
you?
front of the bus, though,
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
special seat.
Yeah, we had to move that. We had to move that lovely smiley girl from the front of the
Oh.
bus to the back, so Tom could sit there because it was like
She wasn't having any of it, was she? She had to go at us for like asking her to move, even though Tom had to
even though
sit.
Tom broke his leg.
Yeah.
But I don't think
That was quite funny when you then went, Tom's got a broken leg, he can't sit anywhere else, and she was a bit like,
Yeah, because you couldn't
okay.
you couldn't bend your leg. You had to have it straight. But she
Yeah.
wasn't having it.
Silly
But
bitch.
I reckon it's because I think she might watch this. She's a fan.
She's not a fan.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
She's not a fan.
if you are watching this, right, comment your name in the comments, and then everyone will know who you are.
Let's not do that.
That's what she
Let's
wants to
not
do.
bait her out.
She doesn't want to do that one.
No, but I reckon she didn't like moving because Tom would sit behind her and tuff her hair like this and see how long it would take for her to notice. And see how long it would take before we got an F off. But I'll have him and Andy sat behind me when Tom could actually sit at the back of the bus. I'd have him and Andy flicking my ears. I think I got quite moody with you one morning, didn't I, Andy?
You did need to get actually quite pissed off, to be fair. Yeah, you did.
Because like, you flip my ears right out of nowhere. I'll get a slap on the head.
I used to slap you on the head really hard. So Tom used to do warm about that, but I used to slap you on the head and you used to get actually proper angry.
I remember
Yeah.
Timpers, you lashed out at me one time on the bus after I gave you a slap round the back of the head.
Did I?
Yeah, it got a bit tasty. You gave me a few right hands.
I remember
Yeah, I
that.
did, didn't I? Oh yeah, I got quite pissed. It was because I'll tell you what it was. It's because you and Scott, they whenever I fought, it got to the point where they would have Febreze. They brought Febreze for me for Secret Santa when Andy was there, and we left it on the bus. But this one day, I wasn't even farting. I was getting spritzed with it like a cat. I lost the plot, so I've swung at Lewis. I think I've given him a few haymakers. Scott's in front of me, and I've slapped him on the back a few times, and it was pretty awkward on the bus for, well, 10, 15 minutes.
I used to spray you with a Febreze like loads and you used to get proper angry with me. I used to just
Yeah,
put
I
up your leg
I
and
used
spray.
it as pepper
You used to
spray
get
in the
very
end.
angry.
Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't even freaking for farting. It was just to piss me off.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere, yeah.
I was fuming. I was absolutely fuming. But we've all moved on from them days now. Tom's
Yeah.
Tom, what's your
grown
plan
up.
now? What's your plan now that college is done?
Keep watching Villa. Work at home bargains.
What a life.
Who cares? As long as you've got Villa, who cares, to be honest?
Is that what you look
Yeah.
at the Villa?
Well, there's no Villa
Yeah.
at the moment. So
Well,
how
no,
are you
I know.
coping?
No,
We're not coping.
that's true.
Just
So
watching classics.
it's a good thing I was going to ask you boys about how you've been coping because you're all footballers, or you play. Well, Tom,
Oh, you see,
football
yeah.
fan. You two play football. How you been coping out with all this and not being able to
To
play?
be fair, better than I thought I would have because I only ever watched Everton when they played. I'm an Everton fan. Yeah, it's quite shit. Yeah, but whenever we used to like concede, I always just used to like not watch the game anyway. I always used to just go upstairs.
I prefer
But
fudge.
it is a bit of a shame not watching match of the day because that was my highlight on a Sunday morning after work.
Yeah, that was
Match
good
of the
times.
day,
Match
but-
of the day.
I'm not really fussed too much. Just hope Liverpool don't get the title. Really,
Wow.
that's what I can hope for.
I'm a Liverpool fan.
Lewis is a
in,
Liverpool fan.
yeah, and we want the title, and we're going to get it at the end of the day.
I
so-
don't think I
so-
mathematically won it, but I'm not going to get into it.
What do you think's
Oh.
going to happen with
I
it?
agree, Andy.
I think they are going to get given it because they're going to be given the benefit of the doubt because they are the best. They deserve to win it, right? But they haven't mathematically won it, so I don't think they should. But I think the FA are going to be dickheads and just give them it because they were the best team. They should have won it anyway, so they were going to win it anyway. They weren't going to lose.
That's true.
They haven't mathematically won it.
It's the most Liverpool thing to happen, though, is to just not win the league because the league's been cancelled because of the virus.
That'll be ideal. That'll be ideal.
Tom's dream about winning the league is a few years off yet.
It's far.
Yeah, we're a long way off.
But you had
a long way off.
You had your
I remember when Tom won the.
Go on, Andy.
I remember we were on the bus, and Tom was sat next to me, and he was really nervous. I think the next day was when Villa were going to go to Wembley and play in the playoff finals. And I remember him saying to me, because last time I went to Wembley, I cried my eyes out with my dad because they lost that year before. And I was worried for him. I hope they didn't win because I don't like Villa anyway. No offence, Tom. But you won. You had a good time there, and you're back in the Premier League. They're just having a shocking time in the Premier League now. But
yeah.
Didn't you have the shirt? Didn't you have the shirt off though this year when they went up?
Yeah, the shirt was off this year. Yeah, the moods were out. Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me saying.
On TV,
yeah, I have been on TV quite a lot. Yeah.
You weren't done for flashing then with this time when you had your shirt off.
No, I wasn't the only one, luckily. But no.
Tom won't mind me saying this because he's commented on one of the videos before. But Tom's got a set of melons.
Oh yeah. He's got massive.
He's got a pair.
Massive. Yeah.
To be fair though, you've got them out there now. You've got them on the boys in blue.
We get them out there. Yeah,
there's nothing to hide now when you start running around the garden.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know what else there is to talk about really.
Neither.
How are you coping in isolation, Tim?
How am I coping?
Put the ball back in your court.
Yeah, it's not too bad really. Up and down here and there. It's swings and roundabouts, but yeah, it's just trying to get through it now, really, isn't it? I think that's what we're all just take one day at a time.
I'm waiting for what Bojo says on Sunday about.
That's it. That seems to be the next big stage, isn't it? What's going to occur on Sunday and therefore after. But
that's the peak.
Yeah, it seems to hopefully be heading in a positive direction for now.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah, for sure. But unless anyone's got any other topics, I think we might be far off done.
No.
Yeah.
Tom?
Well, I'd like to apologise for being late.
Yeah, better late than never.
We're only about an hour late, mate, but it's fine.
Yeah, I know. Apologies for that, fellas, but
yeah, it's all right, mate.
We got the job done.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we got the job done. But Tom will be a regular, obviously, in the other ones. But we'll get Lewis and Andy back on.
Who's the next guest?
So we've got Kane and James. So that's from form. So
that'll be a good one.
The Hartbury
You've got to get Yo on this podcast. If you get Yo on this podcast, that'll be amazing.
We'll get in touch with Yo because he's got a few stories here and there to tell us.
He has, yeah.
I think one of the things that sticks out of me is when the first years first come on, and he said, "If you ever see me turn up to college with a backpack and some string,
I remember this.
Just run away." And I'm thinking, "Yo, you can't be saying that. You get done for terrorism." He didn't care.
It's not ideal.
He's a top lad.
He's a top geezer.
He's a top bloke.
But I think that's it from us today, boys. So, Tom.
All right, boys.
You know what, Tom? You can give us a sign out since you were late.
Hey.
Do you want to sign us off since you were?
No, I'm not signing us off. No, that's your job.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, all right. Wow,
yeah.
It's good to see you, fellas. So we'll get Lewis and Andy back. Because they're good acquaintances of the boys in blue here. Hopefully, that's more to talk about. So it's a bit difficult with all the lockdown and stuff. But good to see you, boys. Good to speak to you all.
Good to see you too, mate.
And yourself, mate.
Everyone, stay home if you're still required to, wherever you are.
Oh, yeah.
And take care, and hopefully see you on the next one. See ya.
I will do. See you in a bit,
mate.
See you later,
mate.
Up the Villa.
Fucking hell, cut that out. I just shot my phone, mate.
Oh.